I have been working full-time from home since 2016. My business earns multiple six figures from home, and we've been able to do this by being open-minded, by being willing, and really kind of by following trends. One of the trends that I'm going to talk to you about today is artificial intelligence. My name is Kim Ward. I am a digital marketing strategist. So I want to ask you, have you ever been in a conversation where you're speaking about, I'll use this example, it just literally happened. I haven't used the words Estee Lauder since the 90s. Anyone remember Estee Lauder? Yes, we would go to the counter and you spend so much and you get that free makeup bag. And I literally haven't spoken those words since probably 1998 when my grandma died, because she's the one who used to take me to the Estee Lauder counter. And the other day I was in a group atmosphere, much like this one, and I was talking about Estee Lauder. I didn't Google it. I just said it. And don't you know what's coming up on my phone? Ads for Estee Lauder. I didn't even know they were still around. That's the power of artificial intelligence. Following trends are really important. And like I said, there is a lot of leaders out there. Authenticity is important. Staying in your lane is important. There's a lot of leaders, not a lot, there's a few that I know of. There are leaders out there who dislike and don't believe in AI, so they will bash it, publicly bash it. And you might be thinking, oh, I shouldn't do that, right? Do what feels right to you. I'm always a very transparent person. This isn't one of those big programs where there's a big pitch at the end. That's not why I'm doing this. But I will get this out of the way because I don't have an offer at the end of this for you. What I will say is, if you like how I train, if you like the things that I bring to the conversation, we just launched our new community. It's called Life by Design Community, and it's $497 for the entire year. And this is the kind of stuff that I bring to the table. All right. We'll put that link in the chat. So if you like what you see and you want to join us, I train every single Friday to our active members. And this $497 is kind of a entry, getting started, whatever you want to call yourself, founding member. The truth is, you're here because the business landscape has changed. The business economy is now known as the attention economy. So if you would, go ahead and put in the chat for me, where do you spend most of your time growing your business? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it the Chamber of Commerce? Belly to belly? Have you ever felt like, why bother posting one more thing just for no likes? Just for no one to see it? And I'm going to tell you, no matter what we do, we look at other people's content and we compare ourselves. So like I said, I'm not going to go deep into this presentation because you are going to be working over my shoulder today, but it was really, really important that I shared why it's important for you as a business owner to kind of stay ahead of trends. And we'll see what happened to one of the businesses that I'll use as an example. Good news for you. This comes from Google directly. 15% of all searches that take place on Google each and every day have never, ever been searched before. So if you've ever in your heart felt like, ooh, TikTok's been around for so long now, I will never grow big because I wasn't an early innovator. Or, oh, damn, I want to teach about artificial intelligence, but I'm not going to do it because fill in the blank. People don't understand. They've never heard of it. Other people dislike it. These are the kind of things, this is the kind of thinking that's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you small. It's going to keep you powerless and very, very frustrated. So I want to inspire you, whatever you have to bring out into the world, they're looking for it. So this is based on a very recent MIT study. I'm sure you've all heard of MIT. This first column, it says search engine. And I would say this is probably about 17,000. This study shows that search engine is valued more than 2 times the amount of email and 50 times more than social media. Search engine. This probably feels like I took the wind out of your sail a little bit because I teach social media. You use social media. Listen to this. This is from a senior vice president at Google. He said, in our studies, something like almost 40% of young people, when they're looking for a place for lunch, they don't go to Google Maps or search. They go to TikTok or Instagram. Now, this might feel a little contradictory to what I just said. In the previous slide, when I said that search engine is valued more than 50 times social media and more than 2 times of email, I didn't say Google. What I want you to know is that some of what we know as social media platforms is actually a search engine. TikTok is the trend setter. And what happened recently is that TikTok and Google became best friends, and they made an agreement that when you understand how keywords work, you're able to tap into the TikTok search engine because it is a search engine. And now, if you are developing quality content that people want to see, Google is actually going to recommend your TikTok videos as a resource for people. The favorite place that I spend a lot of my time, and I teach, many of you here are part of our Pinterest program, is Pinterest. Believe it or not, most people confuse Pinterest with a social media platform. It is not. Pinterest is a visual search engine. So when you're using keywords and value-driven copy is the text. That's what we write. That's why we're here today. This is a writing lab. I'm going to show you how to use Jasper to either 5 times or 10 times your writing speed and your writing quality so that you can really condense your time. We don't have a lot of it. It is our most precious commodity. So you're going to be able to get in front of your ideal audience faster, and you're going to be more productive. Bottom line. Okay. This is really what I wanted to show you. So you guys put a 1 in the chat if you remember this little thing called Blockbuster. I'm really freaking dating myself today, aren't I? I'm 100 years old. I just look really good. So Blockbuster had an opportunity back in the year 2000 to acquire Netflix for $50 million. They respectfully declined and thought, things don't change. I'm just going to keep playing in Facebook groups. I'm just going to keep trying to create viral videos. I'm just going to try fill in the blank. What are you doing today to try to build your business? Because that's kind of how Blockbuster was thinking. Then 2007, Netflix launched their streaming platform, and bye-bye, sayonara, see you later, Blockbuster. They went bankrupt. And Netflix was doing $8 billion in annual revenue, which was more than Blockbuster ever had. This is crazy. All right. We did that. That's why I'm saying I'm not here to talk to you about this kind of whole presentation. But I thought this was really cool just to kind of see where people are spending their time as far as media presence. As of August 2021, last year, this is the most recent information I could find. There were 167 million TikTok videos watched per minute. That's a lot. If you look at the amount of Google searches conducted per minute, it was 5.7 million. So I want you to feel very, very inspired. Whereas, yep, we can still try to rank on the first page of Google, but it's not the way that Blockbuster was doing it. By using TikTok, by using Pinterest. Did you know that Facebook business pages are also recommended in Google? And if you're thinking, hey, those are kind of obsolete, here's a very fun fact and some hope for you. Facebook business pages are very much coming back to life. If you have a Facebook business page, maybe it's been dormant, and I'm willing to bet that at least a few of you in this room today are noticing that you're getting likes. There's more activity. There's things coming back to life. It's because the search engine is valued at such a higher level and trusted at such a higher level when you know how to write good copy and when you know how to use keywords that people are looking for. Boom, you're in front of them, right? Okay. And there were 44 million Facebook Live videos watched per minute. So I'll tell you a little something about that briefly. Now, these are the top 10 most Googled things. And the crazy part is 4 out of 10 of the top searches were social networks. YouTube is number 1, Facebook, WhatsApp, and then Instagram. And Google's also there in the middle. So what I want to get across here is wherever you're choosing to grow intentionally, it's all good. As long as you're using keywords and as long as you're using really tight copywriting skills, which we're going to learn today. For those of you who are growing on YouTube, this just happened. US teens choose YouTube over Netflix for the first time in history. And you want to see the craziest part? I think it's the next slide. There we go. YouTube's ad business is almost matching Netflix in revenue. I have a couple of very, very brief type, one little tip for each platform, and then we're going to go right over to Jasper. So Jasper is the artificial intelligence software that I use. I've been using them for a year. I actually started my account last Black Friday. I've gotten a lot done in a year, and not bragging at all, but because we're getting better and better, because we're getting more productive. This is the very first year since 2016 that I was able to create multiple 6 figures from home. All right. So I want to give you guys a lot of hope because I am a solopreneur. I'm a real person with real problems, just like you. So if you're growing on YouTube, feel free to take a screenshot of this slide. I have no problem. This platform really focuses on the very first 24 hours that your video goes up. Videos that do well in the first 24 hours are more likely to rank higher and keep getting suggested. So when your video goes live, promote it in email, send it out through text message, put it in Facebook groups just to get it out there. Next is LinkedIn. All right. And if I'm going too fast, let me know. Feel free to screenshot. LinkedIn is all about comments more than anything else. So right when you post on LinkedIn, round up, few people within the first 4 hours that have a similar audience and have them leave a comment. And the comment does need to be engaging and at least 12 words to count towards kind of what I call like beefing up the algorithm in your favor. TikTok, also very similar to LinkedIn. The comments also have to be engaging. So have people leave comments similar to what you would do on LinkedIn, and ideally right when your video comes out. Again, you can always repurpose as well. All right, if you didn't know, TikTok has got a share button. You can share your TikTok videos on Pinterest, in Facebook groups, and email. All right, Instagram. Now, this is pretty wild. And again, this is all about trends, okay? They have seen a 17.6% decrease in live video. All right, that's so crazy because they say here, users prefer live video over reading a blog post. So the demand is expected to grow 15 times this year in 2023. I'm acting like 2022 is already over, but it's expected to grow 15 times. So if you create live videos on Instagram with other influential members, I know a lot of us here, at least in my community, we talk about like Facebook Live swaps, where we get together and I might interview one of you on my network, and then you reciprocate and interview me on yours. You could do the same thing with Instagram. Just make sure the content is amazing. It will help you reach more followers, more leads, more opt-ins, all that stuff. So plan on going live at least once a week. And then the final is Facebook. And this is what I was saying earlier, is believe it or not, Facebook Live videos are making a comeback. And if you've been around me long enough, that has been my prediction for the past year, because we see this tug of war between platforms. And when TikTok started this short video trend, YouTube created shorts, Instagram created reels, Facebook created reels, Pinterest started with their idea pins, and Google even had Google Video, Google Shorts, I forget what the Google Stories, something like that. Now that there was so much competition, TikTok started to increase the length of the video. Started with like 30 seconds, went to a minute. It went to 3 minutes. It went up to 10 minutes. You could create a 10-minute video on TikTok. Facebook Lives are coming back, and they want videos that are over 5 minutes. This bottom part came from a gentleman called Neil Patel. He is the gangsta, the godfather, the everything when it comes to search engine optimization. They have a huge marketing firm. And so what he did was to see if that pattern held for others. They analyzed 939 other company profile pages, and they found out that all of the videos that were over 5 minutes long generated 81.39% more engagement. So I hope that gave you lots of hope, lots of inspiration. And what I'm going to do is take you into Jasper. Yep, crazy, right? How are you guys doing? So far, so good? Cool, very cool. So Jasper used to have this opportunity where anyone could create an account, and you can create an account for free. I know that there's the paying options and the monthly and the yearly, and anyone who created an account would be able to get those 10,000 words for free. We'd be able to share that. They took that away from us, and this is what they created. So in order to be able to share those 10,000 words, they want you to go through a very rigorous application process to become an affiliate for Jasper. And that's down here at the bottom of the screen. So if you like what you see, I don't get any money by referring you as an affiliate. I do not work for Jasper. I'm helping you hopefully condense some time here, truly. But you can go through that application process and become an affiliate partner. I did that, and they gave me a link, and they said, now you're able to help your friends and give them 10,000 words for free. So you might be using another software. That's fine. Not a problem. The link I'm sharing will give you 10,000 words for free. And then you can decide if you want to stay with it. But at least that would help you get some blog posts out, get some Pinterest pins out, wherever you're spending your time, and make that decision of whether you like it or not. So when you go into your billing, for those of you who are on the free trial, if I view billing details, I believe. Someone was asking me earlier, how do we switch from monthly, because I think they want to default you to an annual thing. You don't have to pay annually. You can pay via, month by month if you want to do that. So it's all there. My screen might look a little different than yours. Jasper has their lower version, which I want to say it's like $29 a month. And then they have what's called Boss Mode. And Boss Mode is $59 a month. And that's what I'm on. I'm on Boss Mode. Okay. Yep. So you should all be on a free trial for a certain window of time. Use up those 10,000 credits if you have no intention on going into the paid membership. And honestly, I'm not here to screw any business over. I'm not about like cheating systems, but I'm here for the small business owner. I'm here for the entrepreneur. I'm here for you. And that means sometimes we have to be able to look at a tool and ask ourselves, is this for me? We have time or we have money. And sometimes we don't have the time. So we have to spend the money to create the time and condense things, right? So that's what we're talking about here. The bill annually, you've got the bill monthly. Like I said, I'm in Boss Mode at $59 a month. And then the starter level is $29. So in the chat, I want you to tell me what you think you would want to use something like this for. Do you want to write better emails? Do you want to write better blog articles? Blog, okay. Facebook ads, perfect. Blog post, emails, fantastic. You guys are in the right place. We're going to start with the lower version first. Boss Mode is crazy. I write my blog articles in minutes. All right. So where we're going to start is what's called templates on the left-hand corner. I'll make this as big as I can for you. We're going to click on templates. And I'm going to nonchalantly cruise down my page. And I want you to see what's available here. All right. Documents, you can see here that if it is indicated Boss Mode, you have to be in the higher platform to be able to utilize that feature. And I will show that as well. So we've got ADA, attention, interest, desire, and action. We use this a lot when we're creating like product posts or curiosity posts on social media. If you sell on Amazon, you can create your product description, your product features, blog post conclusion, blog post intro, right? I'm just going to scroll. I'm not going to read every single one. Email subject lines. Some of you might be here today because Jasper wrote a compelling email subject line for me. Engaging questions. FAQ generator. Okay, keep going. Listicle. One-shot blog post. Paragraph generator. PASS, that stands for problem, agitate, and solution. This is a really great way to get people's attention. And this is how I start my blog post, because the longer you can keep people on your thing, it doesn't matter what platform, it doesn't matter if it's a blog, that's called stickiness. And when someone sticks, that's telling the platform wherever you are that, hey, they're really liking this content, and that bodes well for you. So if it's in the form of social media, you will be favored in the algorithm. And I don't know why this chat keeps disappearing on me, but I promise. Personalized cold emails, LinkedIn post, Instagram, Pinterest pins, all of you who have taken my Pinterest class, Quora. And I did mention at the very beginning, I know we've had a lot of people come in since. There's nothing for sale at the end of this. But like I said, if you like the way that I train, if you like the things that I share, this is not necessarily beginner stuff. I'm kind of in the middle of what I teach. It's not way over there where it's too technical. I'm in the middle. And we're open. You can join our community. It's $4.97 a month. I'm going to be elaborating on today as far as like, where do I find keywords? What are some of the tools that you use to condense time? Most people have a desire to become a 6 and 7 figure earner. Do you really think that 6 and 7 figure earners are spending their time commenting and playing in Facebook groups? No, they're not. SEO. This is why we're here, right? Search engine optimization. What I shared with you in those slides is what you need right here. So if you're writing a blog, you can have Jasper kick out that meta description, that meta title. This is how you're going to get found. It's internal support, TikTok video captions, Twitter, everything you could possibly need for YouTube, the Facebook ad headline, and the primary text. So I want you to tell me, if we were going to create a piece of content for your business right now, knowing your niche, knowing their problem, knowing your industry, what would that be? Because I'm not going to build my business in front of you. I'm going to build your business. So until you know what's here, I mean, you might spend some time kind of perusing and seeing, what is it that I want to write? What is it that I want to create? You will get to a point where like, oh, I'm here. I need a Pinterest pin and title. Up at the top right, you can type what it is that you're looking for, Pinterest pin, title, and description. So very, very important. Okay. I'm not being a smartass, but on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being absolutely critical, where do keywords fall into that scale? Are they 1, not important? Or is it 11, 10? Okay, great. So before you come to Jasper or any AI software, it's really, really important that you have a grip on the keywords that people are looking for. And I've proven time and time again with my clients, with our Pinterest students, with God, we as marketers, we know what we want to say, but somehow it kind of slips our brain as far as like, what is the consumer thinking? And there's a couple of exercises and things that you can do to get back into that headspace without reliving the pain, so to speak. Sure, you've heard of Answer the Public. AnswerThePublic.com, as far as I know, is still a free service. Neil Patel just recently acquired that as well. And you're able to search. So if we were to go to Answer the Public and business leads, Karen was first. So I'm going to click on search. And what this is doing is essentially extrapolates from the search engines what real humans are searching for. And yes, Anita, it's either 2, I want to say it's 2 times per day that you can search with Answer the Public completely free. You don't even have to create an account. After twice, they're going to say, hey, you either need to upgrade and pay us, or you can just come back tomorrow. Okay. So what happens is there's the visualization, which is going to give you this really big wheel. Hopefully it's a big wheel. If it's not big, that means it's probably not a good choice of keywords. So you might want to try again. And you can scroll through the page and see everything that it's spitting back at you. This is what real humans are going to search for. I like to click on the part that says data, because it's really kind of tight and really organized. You can click to download, so you can save this file, you can print it, or what I'll do is I will actually copy the URL at the top of the page, and you can tuck that link away in a Trello board, in a notepad. I'm loving Notion. Notion.so is really, really cool. Yep, definitely easier to read. So if Karen or anyone here wanted to talk about business leads, we need to get those keywords identified first. And this is a good way, a free way to tell us what are some of those keywords that people are searching for. So some of this will make sense to you. Use it if it does, and dump the stuff that doesn't. So what are business leads? What businesses need leads? All. Where to get business leads? How can I find leads for my business? This is what people are asking. So these being keywords, a long keyword. Many people think that a keyword is just one word, but it's more than that. This is a long keyword. So knowing that people are searching for where to get business leads, that in itself could be a Pinterest pin title. That could be the title of a TikTok. That could be the title of a YouTube video. So knowing that, we want to write about where to get business leads, right? So now we're in the Pinterest piece for Jasper. Might not say where to get business leads. So how I can help your business generate leads online. And now the keyword. This is like Jasper's asking, hey, what do you really want to rank for? Where do we want this support, this SEO? Where do you want to be optimized, right? And Karen, it doesn't matter. Singular or plural doesn't matter. And the word order, right? So now the keywords, what they're asking for is where to get business leads. I just might use the word business leads as my keyword. Now, anyone who's typing where to get business leads, how do I get business leads? Business leads is that root keyword. The product or the company, I believe I'm going to try to leave this blank. Most of the time it will have an asterisk if it's required. And then the tone of voice. This is where you start to drive the AI process. If you are a funny person, hey, I want to be funny through my writing. If you're witty, we can be witty. You can do professional. You can do friendly. You can do if you're not sure, you can hit this little I, and then we'll click on learn more, and it will tell you all of the combinations that are available. And also, they just recently added like well-known personalities. So they're using Oprah Winfrey here as an example. So you could actually type in Oprah Winfrey, and it will kick out a response that would sound like Oprah would. So what's most important for the keyword is the root keyword, right? Yes, absolutely. The root keyword is what we're going to be known for, because there's always going to be people looking up different variations of that root keyword. So the root keyword in this case is business leads. And I'm going to be professional today. We don't have to worry about anything under this unless you wanted to kick out a different language. So if you wanted to speak Korean, if you wanted to, you could do that. What I want you to pay attention to, whether you're on a trial or whether you're paying, they're both equally important, is the amount of outputs. Let me get this out of the way. The amount of outputs. So right now, I have it giving me 6 Pinterest pin titles and description. That's going to eat through your words pretty quickly. Here's the problem with AI. If you are not clear and specific, crap in, crap out, right? If we know what we want to tell people, we just want better, tighter copy. If we know the key word we want to be known for, Jasper is going to kick out a quality something. I don't want 6 of those quality somethings. And I don't usually do 1 just in case I don't like what it gives me. I want 2 so that I can choose from the best. Now, if you're conscientious about how many, words that you still have available, you can certainly start with 1. And if you're not happy with the quality, do it again. So right now I did 1 and I just clicked on generate. And here it is. So my pin title would be generating leads online my expertise. If you're looking for help generating leads online, look no further. I have years of experience in this field and can help your business grow. Contact me today to learn more about my services. That is a quality pin, right? We're talking about leads online. We're talking about leads online. We're talking about business. It's all in here. If I'm like, let's try 2 more. Not really sure I like that. We could just hit 2. We can leave it back at 1 and hit generate again. Generating leads for your business online. Again, the variation is there. The order wasn't, but that's okay. It's still picking up that keyword, the root keywords. There are a variety of ways to generate leads for your business online. In this post, we'll discuss some tried and true methods, as well as some cutting edge techniques that you can use to get in front of potential customers. By following these tips, you're sure to see an increase in leads coming through your door. Pretty compelling. This is going to help you if you have writer's block. If you're like, dang, I know what I can do, I'm just not great at articulating how I do it. This is where Jasper comes in handy. And so you can decide where this fits into your life. Is it more like a crutch, kind of supporting you in times of need? Or is this a primary? I know leaders in the industry who use Jasper, it's not me, to write everything, emails, sales pages, funnels, blog posts, everything. What you're doing is you're looking, saying, okay, is there anything I need to tweak here? Or is this good? And if it's good, great, go with it. Okay. So I'm going to go click on templates. Who said overwhelm? Robin, the real reason you're overwhelmed and what you can do about it. Okay. Robin was interested in Facebook ads. Okay, so let's see. The company or product name, I'm going to try to get away with that by not putting anything there. And the product description. So, helping entrepreneurs understand why they're overwhelmed and also how to eliminate it. So this is how I treat Jasper. It's kind of like a brain dump. I'm like, just get it out of my head, then we'll tweak it together if we have to. Now, what's the tone of voice? I'll be, just for the heck of it, I'm going to be funny to see what it kicks back. Ask for my company name at the beginning. If it's not required, Whitefire, don't put it in. Otherwise, just use your name. Okay. So you can see here in this particular template for a Facebook ad headline, there is nowhere to put in my keyword, so to speak. But I know that Robin's keyword was kind of overwhelmed. So at least I have it here. And I want to see 2 variations. Let's see if it will kick it back out without me putting in the company. Nope, it wants the company. So I will just use mine and we'll click generate. So again, if you don't have a company name, use your name. Overwhelmed, you're not alone. Feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. And again, if you're not happy with that, look at what we put into the system. It is only going to kick back the quality of what we put into it. So I might use overwhelmed, you're not alone, right? A sense of humor. So let's try professional and see how different that is. Okay. Feeling overwhelmed? Here's why. Are you feeling overwhelmed? So just to see the differences, let me try witty. Finally, an approach to business that doesn't involve overwhelm. All right. Just that little change of the tone is really going to make a huge difference in the content. And that's why again, being authentic is always, always, always important, because you want your copy, if it's coming through Jasper or any AI, to sound like you. And that's why I kind of tease you through my email. I'm like, hey, if the AI is not for you, you just read an entire email that Jasper wrote for me. And it's because, I know how I sound. I want to do one more thing, and then I'm going to take your questions. So we're going to go back to templates. And for those of you who are writing blogs, articles, blog isn't the term anymore, people, just so you know, they're articles. Crazy, right? Jasper has something called a one-shot blog post. Here we go. So the blog topic is IVDD in dogs. I don't even know what that means, Joe. The tone of voice, I'm going to go with professional. In the intended audience, I'm going to put dog owners. English. I don't want 3 because that's going to eat up a lot of words. Let me start with 1. We'll see what happens. I'm going to generate, and I'm just going to kind of hang out, and it will probably give me around like a 500 to 600 word blog post. We'll see how accurate. Martha knows what it means now. I still have a lot to learn. Okay, let's see. The blog title. So if I click on this, by the way, it's going to open it in a bigger screen. Blog title, IVDD in dogs, what you need to know. Here's the blog intro. Well, now I know what it means. It's a common condition in dogs that can cause a great deal of pain and mobility. IVDD can be a serious, so that's that blog intro. Can also be what we call an excerpt when she's writing like the meta information, which helps her rank faster. And here's the blog title. Signs and symptoms, treatment, right? Pretty good stuff. Now, Joe, you would want to read through this and make sure you concur and that it sounds like you. And then here's the conclusion. And in literally 15 seconds, we have an article ready to go. Very much so. And even spells favoring like she does in Australia. How about that? So if you are writing longer articles, we're talking 1,100 word minimum. This is where different pieces of the templates come in handy. So ADA, attention, interest, desire, and action. This is what gets people to read and stick, right? That stickiness that we talked about. So we're going to say product description. Yes, Stu. And because you're here, Stu is a keto genius. So I'm going to use you as an example. So the product description is keto recipes for people interested in starting a keto lifestyle. And I know I misspelled that. Give me a second. Okay. Keto recipes for people interested in starting a keto lifestyle. So I'm really, really targeting the beginners. The tone of voice, friendly. I bounce between friendly and professional. And I want 2. So I'm going to go ahead and click generate. And this is the difference when you have that one-shot article versus doing it piece by piece on being good and being great. So this one starts with saying, have you been thinking about starting the keto diet? The keto diet is a high-fat, low-carb diet that has been shown to lead to weight loss. See how that sounds? Has been shown to lead to weight loss and other health benefits. I'm not sure I like how that reads. I might tweak that language just a little bit. Our recipes are designed for people who want to start a keto lifestyle. So if there's no hour, you would change that to my recipes are blah, blah, blah. Try them today. Good. And then here's another option. So looking to start. So this is a way to capture. This is what we call the hook, right? It's like, what's that thing to get them to want to stay and read? So if I liked one of these, I'm going to take it, I'm going to copy this, and I'm just going to go paste it on like a Word document or a Google something just to hold it there. Because this is the first piece in today's article. I would go back to the templates, and now I look for the PAS, problem, agitate, solution. And this is going to be kind of like that second paragraph in Stu's case. So the product description is again, my keto recipes for beginners will help you end cravings, sleep better, and want to wake up and do it again, right? It's all you. This is all you. I'll say professional. No. Nope. So Mona's asking, is it possible that Jasper could pop out the same article for someone else? So Jasper is plagiarism free, and there is a plagiarism checker so that you can check yourself before you put it out there. But I want you all to think, just in this small, tiny little room right now, what you guys gave to me is so different. We have overwhelm to weight loss, to keto, to IVDD, to sales and leads. Super different, right? And it's very, very, what are the chances that we would be talking about the same thing in the same tone of voice with the same outcome? It's a lot more rare than you think. So I would say, give me two options to choose from. Karen, I think you have to be on boss mode to get the plagiarism checker, right? Yeah, you do. Okay, good. I'll show that as well. So now that first paragraph was that hook, like getting their attention. And now I'm sorry to say it like this, but as marketers, we have to inflict some pain. So I'm going to put the knife in your back and I'm going to twist it a little bit. And I'm going to make you feel the pain so that I can serve you the solution. Right? If articles are in and blogs are out, where do we put these articles? Oh, it's just the stupid term, Diana. So it's all blogs. They just call blogs articles now. So if you say blog article, it's all the same. You could use this as an article for LinkedIn. If any of you are growing intentionally on LinkedIn, you could make it. Yep, Jennifer, you could definitely make a post out of it. PAS, ADA, all of this works for attraction marketing. It's great for if you're selling a course. Today, I literally just launched my signature course. It's a $97 course. For Black Friday, it's on sale for $17. I might use this PAS framework, talking about authenticity, talking about why you've been marching to the beat of someone else's drum, making them feel that pain. Why don't you believe in yourself enough to follow your own path? And here's the solution. It's my $17 course, right? So it's all marketing. I'm just showing you how to plug in and make these tie together. This could also be an email. I use these components to write last night's email because I was just like, let me just see how this works. I've never used Jasper for an email. Yep. Oh, I'll do that example, Jennifer. Okay. So the problem, you've been wanting to start and try the keto diet for a while now, but you're not sure where to start. The keto diet can be tough to follow if you're not used to cooking your own meals. Most of the time, it's hard to find recipes that are both keto and easy to make. My keto recipe for beginners will help you end cravings, sleep better, and want to wake up doing it again. These recipes are all simple enough for anyone to make, but if you don't have a lot of cooking experience, So what we're doing here is creating this article that is so compelling that people want to keep reading, right? Diana, the course is amazing. The price tag says $97, but you have to put the code Black Friday at the checkout cart. It's the very, very end piece, and it will be $17 for you until midnight tonight. Okay. And then here's the other one. The ketogenic diet is a great way to lose weight, but it can be hard to stick with. So you're inflicting pain after getting their attention. So that would be the second segment. Now we can go back to the templates, and we could either do a paragraph. I don't mean to make you, here we go. We could do a paragraph generator where now we can add value. We can educate, we can talk a little bit more about the ketogenic lifestyle, or we could now introduce that one-shot blog post, because that gives us back anywhere between like 400 to 600 words, where if we have the longer articles that are between, I'll say 1,100 and 1,500, that means that people are going to stay on your stuff and read it longer. So if it's Google, they love the stickiness. If you're using this for social media, you're captivating. And the Instagram or the TikTok or the Pinterest is like, damn, Stu, Kim, Diana, Mona, these people are really good at creating content that people want to read. And they tell because they track that stuff. They know how long people stay with you. Same thing for LinkedIn, right? So Jennifer was asking, she's with an attraction marketing system. So if I wanted to create a LinkedIn post where Jennifer's like, well, how do I help people market online? What's the problem, right? Let's do this one together, Jennifer. So what's the problem with digital marketers generating leads? Or anybody. We're all entrepreneurs. Let me take a sip of my ginger ale. Give me a problem. Prospecting. Okay. What's the problem? Getting the proper target. That's good, right? Right match to us. Yes. So most marketers don't know how to write compelling social media posts that, okay, yeah. Most marketers don't know how to use social media to generate leads. Okay, so now Jennifer's coming in with my attraction marketing system will help you generate leads in less time because, nope, I'm going to stop there. We might go to other information. Now, this system teaches relevant and current social media trends so that you, the digital marketer, can attract the right audience who will become a lead. Win-win, right? The intended audience, we're going to say digital marketers. And then the call to action. Let me know if you're ready to end your struggle. Okay, again, English. I'm going to want to, and I'll generate these posts for LinkedIn. Okay. If you're a digital marketer who feels like you're stuck in a rut when it comes to generating leads, I have good news for you. My attraction marketing system will help you generate leads in less time so that you can focus on other aspects of your business. How cool is that? We didn't even put that in there, but Jasper's kind of like tweaking and thinking a little bit here. This system is different from others because it teaches relevant and current social media trends so that you, the digital marketer, can attract the right audience who will become a lead. Win-win. If you're ready to end your struggle with generating leads, let me know. I'm happy to help you get started on the path to success. And then the second one is obviously already very different. Digital marketers, have you been struggling to generate leads from social media? I get it. Social media is always changing and it's hard to keep up. But I have good news for you. I have an attraction marketing system that will help you generate leads in less time. Plus, this system teaches relevant and current social media trends so that you can attract the right audience who will become a lead. Win-win. If you're ready to end your struggle, let me know. I would be happy to get you started. Well, lots and lots and lots here at our fingertips. So I'm going to just kind of allow Jasper to kick out what I say he, I don't even know, it's a thing, it's a robot, what he thinks is good. And then of course we've got the boss mode, right? Wow is right. Wow is right. So there's so much here. Blog post ideas. Oh, I don't know what to write about today. If we have an Instagram template somewhere. So if you're like, hey, I've got this image, I'm really just not sure what to say about it. Maybe you're writing a sales page. You all are creating funnels, right? Maybe you need persuasive bullet points. Poll, press release. Yeah, it's endless what we can do here. So I really just kind of wanted to break you in a little bit, help you see that this really is a time saver. There's nothing more precious than time. And that's how my team and I are able to get so much done in such short periods of time. I do want to show the boss mode real quick. So this is where we can create documents. You do have to, again, have boss mode for this. So I'm going to hit this plus button. And you've got three options here. Free form with any template. That's really cool. You can start from scratch. It says write any type of content using our templates and Jasper commands. Boss mode, it definitely more expensive. What I like about it is if you are on one of the lower levels and you wanted to craft this kind of email or article or blog post or whatever, you can see it might take a little bit of time. It'll get there eventually. We've got workflows, and then we've got the blog post starter. And this right here, if we wrote like one healthy blog post, you could literally create multiple videos. You could create emails. You could create social media content out of writing one blog post, and how I'm going to show you in just a moment. But boss mode writes it fast. I think it's 10 times faster. It's sick. So we're going to start with the starter. I want to do one, and I will show you Quora too, Jennifer. So someone else that I haven't used as an example yet. What is your area of expertise? Sales training. Can you elaborate a little bit? Who do you train? Is it online, nutrigenomics, holistic lifestyle? I've been training salespeople. Oh, okay. Virtual and live salespeople. Okay. Interesting. Kingdom sales. Okay. Let me start with this starter. And it's just asking, hey, what's the content that you want to create? So we could create anything. I'm going to say, can you use it? Post it generated from LinkedIn. Yep, absolutely. So when we see a template here and it says Ada or Pass or Instagram or, LinkedIn, the sky's the limit. That does not mean you have to use it just for that particular platform. If you liked the way that this thing kicked out your LinkedIn post, you can take that and you can put it into one of your emails. You can make a Facebook post. You can put it on Instagram. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to I want to learn a little bit more about your sales training before I write this. So I'm going to use Sarah's example. So I'm just going to say, this is a product review, because I write these like every single day, a product review article for the top 3. I thought I copied it out of the chat. A product review article for the top, for the best. I'm going to say for the best nutrigenomics. Does it need an S, Sarah, or can it be just like nutrigenomic supplements? And then here we are again with the keyword. So I'm going to say nutrigenomic. Might need an S, I'm not sure. It's weird. I have to understand your business a little bit before. I'm going to just leave the S there. And then I'll put nutrigenomics back in as the keyword that I want to rank for. And I'm going to hit continue. Now it's saying, hey, what would you like as the title? I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to let Jasper kick out 3 ideas for me. Discover the best nutrigenomic supplements to help you live a healthy life. Nutrigenomic supplements, top 10 products compared, or the top 10. So I like the first one. So I'm going to click use this one. And then again, the intro paragraph. I'm going to let Jasper kick out 3 ideas and I'll pick the best. If you're looking for the best nutrient in the market, you've come to the right place. In this article, we review living a healthy lifestyle is important to everyone. That's why nutrigenomics has become so popular in recent years. Okay, pretty good. So you're going to pick the one you like best. And then we would open the editor. And this is what boss mode does. Thank you, Patty. Okay. So now we've got this starting paragraph. It looks great. Whoa, where do we go from here? The very, very top icon, we're on the eyeball, but we want to be in what's called power mode. And this is what opens up all of the templates that we just saw a few moments ago. So I'm like, you know what? This is a great paragraph, but remember, attention. We want to get their attention. So I'm going to take this paragraph and I'm going to turn it into an Ada. Let's let them generate a better paragraph. We're gonna raise the stakes a little bit here. We're going to turn up the heat. Do you want to live a healthier life? Nutrigenomics is a science that can help us understand the effects of food and nutrition on our genes. This information can help us make better choices about the foods we eat and the supplements we take. There are many different nutrigenomic supplements on the market. It's important to choose the right one. In this article, we'll review some of the best. So Sarah's with one company. I would just simply tweak the language so that it fits what I'm trying to accomplish. And you can see right here how this can lead into an email, a social media post, whatever. All right. I'm going to just use the first one. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to come over here and paste it. So as you're building out your article, I'm going to delete the attention. We don't want the readers to see that. Interest, right? Desire. And then the action, again, she would tweak this so that it would say, right? Her supplement is the best. This is the point she wants to get across to people. Now I'm going to take that first paragraph and we're going to continue with that problem, agitate, solution, because the ADA is designed to the hook. We want their attention, right? We're marketers. We need to make them be like, oh, do I want a healthier lifestyle? Well, yeah, of course. Now we have to inflict some pain. So I'm going to paste that same paragraph and I'm just going to see what Jasper kicks out for us. It can be hard to know which supplements are right for you and your health goals. With all the different supplements on the market, it can be hard to know which ones are right for you. And with so much conflicting information out there, it's tough to know what's true and not. Nutrigenomic supplements can help. These supplements are designed specifically for people interested in understanding the effects that food and nutrition have on their genes, right? So that's really good. There's nothing fake news about it. Let's say I want to go with that one. I'm going to go ahead and paste it. So we are literally building a massive blog article right here in front of you. This could be a very lengthy Facebook ad if you're into like storytelling. This could be a LinkedIn article. Very cool. I understand much better now. Thank you for explaining that. And we just keep going. We're plugging in the pieces. So now if I want a paragraph generator, now Sarah can talk about her story, right? 15 years ago, I don't know. I was overweight, my cholesterol was so high, blah, 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 blah. Keywords again. That's why we started the way we did today, so that you understood, hey, we've got to spend a little bit of time going to either Google directly, going to answer the public, things like that, so that you know what those keywords are that your audience is using. And now you're using it to help them, not against them, but to help them. It's getting you in front of them so much faster. So if I generated this paragraph, now I could keep building out a pretty large blog post. Once we're done, we could then say, hey, I'm ready for my conclusion paragraph. And I might say, I hope you found this helpful. If you're ready to get started, click the link below to talk with me. And you can schedule a call. You can join my Facebook group. You can purchase directly. And then you've got this whole long article that you can copy and you can go paste again into wherever you're placing that. The sky is truly, truly the limit here. So you guys have been great. We're 15 minutes past our training time. So what questions are coming up for you? Do you see the potential? Yeah, it is super cool. And that's why I wanted to do this, because it's like, a lot of us know what is out there, but until we know, down on the left-hand corner, we're going to click this toggle. And right here where it says all outputs history. This is magnificent because this is going to show you absolutely everything that you've ever done. I've done 1,201 outputs. So if you find yourself on different platforms talking about the same thing, or maybe a month ago you wrote a stellar blog post that now you'd like to repurpose to LinkedIn, anything like that, you can come back here and you can always find what you've already searched for. So you don't have to use or waste your available words to research what you were looking for. But I want to go back to templates real quick to show you one more thing, and then I'll get to all of your questions. We'll go back to Quora. So let's say somebody in Stu's group was like, hey, how fast can I lose weight with keto? I would watch, how fast can I lose weight with keto? If you had information that you wanted to include, you could. You don't have to. It's not required. Again, the tone of voice. This is really, we saw how different it was when we did this earlier, friendly. And I'll click generate. and it's legit going to kick out an answer. I'm going to click on it so it enlarges it for you. It's entirely possible to lose weight quickly on the keto diet. Some people report losing as much as 10 pounds in the first week, but it is important to note that not everyone will experience such dramatic results, and some may find it harder to lose weight while following a keto diet. The best way to lose weight on a keto diet is by gradually reducing your carb intake and eating more healthy fats and proteins. Be sure to drink plenty of water too, as dehydration can cause you to lose muscle mass. And finally, be patient. The weight loss process takes time. Does this sound like it was written by a computer? Fantastic stuff. Thinking of all of you who point people to other content, right? So like in Stu's case, he's really building out his Pinterest profile right now. So if he was in Facebook groups, so if any of you are networking in other people's groups and you're seeing questions, Jennifer, if they're looking for how do I generate leads, you can come here, you can pop that question in, get the response you're looking for. We can copy this, we can paste it in a Facebook group, and then finish it off by saying, hey, I hope this helps. You can find more information like this on my Pinterest board. And Stu could put a link to his Pinterest board. You could put a link to a Facebook group, to a lead magnet, to anything that will help you generate leads and make sales. Why are you opening and closing it on Google? Because every time I open, I'm not opening it to read the response. I'm opening it because Google knows I'm staying here and it's giving me more and more and more information. So when I saw this, I think there were only 3 or 4 questions at first. Every time I open it and close it, see how long it is now? So the last question, is fibromyalgia hereditary or genetic? If I open and close this, more questions populated underneath it. So this helps you if you're struggling with content, if you're wondering like, what are my people needing to know? What are they suffering with? Come to Google, type in your niche, your thing, and do that. Do what I just did. And it'll just go on. Look at forever. We'll be here all day if I keep doing this. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we're afraid of things that we don't know, and it's not worth the time and investment to try to figure those things out. So I wanted to do this for this reason. And I hope that I conveyed that message and did a great job helping out. There's so many ways to use it effectively. Just be very, very clear on the keywords, be very clear on your tone, and be very clear on the message that you're looking to convey. And you have now just condensed the shit out of your time. So the lifebydesignCommunity.com, you could create a free account there. You can join in on all the free discussions, all the cool stuff that's going on. If you choose to upgrade to the $497 annual membership, you get part of a little private community inside of the community. And that's where all of the trainings in the real high level. Thank you guys so much. I hope this was valuable. Go make some sales, kick ass, and take names.